I know what's real. Yeah. Can't put your faith in folk too quick. Nah, that's how I feel. I ain't stressing, pockets getting thick. No time to chill. Tell them folk that I ain't got no time to play. If it ain't about a profit, then we switching topics.
Sly Mike. The trade foe, Winston-Salem. Sly was not my first name. I did the Wu-Tang Generator thing at first, but then I was thinking like, because Childish Gambino did it, so that's so cool. That's the whole vibe. That's the thing. And yeah, I threw that on out. So what I ended up doing was I knew A$AP Bari's cousin at the time, and he was going through just different random names with me. And he's like, come up with something simpler. So I was like, all right, Sly. Because he was like, why did you pick that? I was like, because I'm Sly with the way I move. And he was like, okay. Run with it and see how it goes. And that's how it's went so far. Perfection and imperfection, I kind of made it based off of two different elements, but I wanted to be kind of perceived off of whichever way you wanted to be looked at as. Because in two ways, I had it professionally, the songs My Way and Posted, Mix and Mastered. Like I took the most time getting those really done good, vocally and beat wise. And then the other two have more of like a lo-fi, like in-house at home, super reverby, open kind of feel. And it sounds, not radio or industry, standard. It's kind of imperfected, but it's good in its own sense still. So you have your perfection with imperfection. And then at the same time, I never think like actual perfection is a thing, because everything that's perfect still has kind of like a downside to it. There's no true perfection. So the statement's almost kind of like, like a joke in a sense too. Well, you gotta think like we're all literally born from pain. Like our mothers, that was a painful process. So you're born from that. And then in the same sense, I was, everybody's not given, like a chance and opportunities, silver spoons, sometimes just different things. So, like it has two different meanings to it, a literal one, and then also one that, if you relate to what I'm saying and you come from, you'll kind of get it. It's like, you're down bad, but, the rest of that song, I'm talking about coming up, once you make what you're getting, once you get on that path that you're, chosen to get on, things start going right, it was earned. You did that. Like, like working a job, you earn that money. So you earn what you get, you reap what you sow. I literally love the punk aesthetic all the way and like the vibes of that. It's just really cool. Like it's kind of what I grew up on. So, I just would express myself as like somebody that goes against the norm just because that's boring, not because I go against the norm as it's cool. Like no, it's normal stuff's boring. Like wake up, go to school, okay, so now you go work at like a factory for the rest of your life and all you do is just rotate a dial like this. Like go to sleep, wake up, do the same, go to sleep, that's like boring. Like I want to go, okay cool, we're gonna do that, but even if it's something slight, let's go on a weekend and go party, or like let's go do some music. Like I do, like let's do something else. Like life's bigger than just, and that's it, go to sleep, repeat every day, forever. Like, ugh. Do the same thing for the rest of your life forever like that, and it's not what you're actually enjoying doing. Time's gonna fly, and then the time that you could have spent trying to figure out how to still maneuver in what you like to do in the mix is gonna be like, I wasted 10 years, or like, oh wow, and you're gonna look back and you can't go back in time. There's no time machines yet, maybe. I don't know, there's no time machine, so. I would say right when like the skateboarding era died down, I started making music, and it's not that era, it's just the era for me died down. Like when, I was just kind of like, yeah, I'm kind of getting, what I'm saying, like my knees hurt now, I've been falling too much, let me stop. So basically I got into that about 15 or 16, I want to say. And it was really just through beats first, because that was still during the time, those years, like 2014 through 16, when I was shooting videos for my homies that were really pushing the rap stuff. And I just got a chance one time in the studio when we had this meeting with some people. A beat producer was like, hey, show me how to do some video stuff. And I was like, bet, show me how to do some beat stuff. Literally, he showed me like some simple stuff. It was Fruity Loops. I did not get that at first. I was working off the Mac, so I didn't, and getting Fruity Loops back then on there, I think was like harder, wasn't a thing yet. So I ended up getting, I think, GarageBand and then Logic. I can use either one of those programs, but I prefer FL because, You can get work done pretty quick on that. Like, you can on Logic too, but that's just personal preference. A lot of stuff inspires me, really. Just waking up inspires me sometimes, you know, just when you get up on the right side of the bed. It's awesome. But really, a lot of my inspiration comes from seeing certain people persevere over certain barriers or bridges and things like that, like in their life. So it might not be somebody I know, like it might not be Kanye, it might not be Lil Wayne going through something in there, something. That's a random example, but it might not be somebody celebrity wise. It might just be a random person on the news, like person learned how to walk again or something after 15 years of being paralyzed, or just, you know, that's like, wow, he just proved that, like, really striving, you know, just getting in there and just doing it. Like, you can do anything if you put your mind to it, you know. So it's like, shoot, one of my fans can inspire me or motivate me or get me going crazy and be like, yeah, like, oh, whoa, that's a whole new energy now. So I'm open to, like, all types of vibes and energies and stuff. So shoot, inspiration's everywhere. RIP my boy Sauce Pack, shout out Function, shout out the official Daystar, that dude's fire too. I love his music. Shout out all my guys, you know I love y'all. Prepare for some new music this year, shit's going great, you know. Everything's going up, only looking from a positive perspective, not trying to ever stay down. When the downward spiral hits, we're gonna get lit. Let's go.
Word. Alright, this has been Nosebag Media with
Sly Mike.
Alright, that's a cut. Hold on, I gotta do it the right way. Alright.
I'm off that Zodic, ain't got time to sit and talk with you. Windows tinted, smoking on some views. I'm on my hustle, I need meals. Out the clay, the only Carolina way. I'm from the tray, I gets mine, but that's just in my